Well, it was a historic year for Overton football. A 10-win season, all led by this guy right here, the brains of the operation, as they say, head coach Scotty Laymance. Coach, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, appreciate you guys coming out.
All right, let's walk the 100 yards here at the stadium and kind of talk about the season. Like we mentioned, a 10-win season after 2 wins before your first year as a head coach. How did that all pan out?
Well, it just came together, just some timing. Everybody I've talked to since the year's been over has just been timing. Coaching staff, they get tons of credit for the success we had, and most of it goes to our kids, just the work that they put in leading up to this year, from the end of the previous year, the playoff game the previous year, through the off season, through the summer, and just the hard work they put in, and just the elite competitors those guys are.
And those elite competitors, you got a couple of those real stars coming back next year, Bryce still, yeah. Jaden Edwards. How important will that be to continuing this momentum?
Yeah, having Jaden and Bryce back, both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively, will be huge. Just having the output, the production that they had this year, coming back, having those two guys to lean on, as well as, we should return 7-7 on both sides of the ball, so we're hoping to continue the success we had this year into next year.
Now you put together a 10-win season, you get a playoff win as well. How special is that for the program?
Oh, it's huge, leading into off season. And just the kids always appreciate that more, and the work that they want to get back to that level. They appreciate all the recognition that they got this year, and they want to continue that into next year, and hopefully start a little success right here the next 3 to 4 or 5 years, and see if we can become one of those elite 2A programs in the state.
And talk about maintaining that. What are some of the building blocks of your program, which you've installed in your first year, looking to continue going forward?
It's really just belief. Our kids, the belief changed really from day one for those guys. Some of them have been varsity competitors since their freshman year, and they've seen the building start happening and had a little success the previous season. So that was the big deal, was belief. All the schools around us in East Texas, it's great football around here. All of our kids work hard, just like everybody else, and just carrying that on, those two things, belief, hard work, and doing it together. That's a big part, is a team mentality.
Certainly a buzz around the community as well after a big season like that. The crowds always show up, the community will always support. How important is the Overton community to you?
It was huge. Though their support was great. Even the previous season, they supported us, every single night, and the crowds grew and grew, and we talked about it with the kids, and they're really there through thick and thin, and it's really one of the best fan bases that I've been around so far in my coaching career, and we appreciate that support 100%.
All right, well, let's take a step on into the end zone here for the Overton touchdown.
All right.
Last question now, representing the Kelly Green here, how special would it be for you guys to be able to continue this, looking to go even farther than you did this year?
Oh yeah, that would be great for our kids, our community, just everybody involved is just being able to play. A big goal of ours was to get to Thanksgiving. We weren't able to get there this year, so that adds up to next year, and we want to keep playing past that. But nothing really changes except the hard work that it takes to get to that spot, because every program in East Texas, every program in the state wants those things. So it's how bad do we want it, how much more work are we going to put in compared to those others.
There you go, Coach. Thanks for walking the 100 yards here today. Head coach Scotty Laymance for the Overton Mustangs. A new era here in Overton, a 10-win season. They're going to look to continue that going into next year.